Friday night I came by here and tried it for the first time, and I caught 3. And then Saturday morning I came back and caught 2 just by this one hole here to my left. And so I decided today, this is Sunday, so I had the day off, so I said I'm going to take a couple hours and go down the stream and see if I can hit a few different pools and maybe have a little more luck, you know. And I'm going to go down here and try this little stream, just go down maybe 200-300 yards and see how I can make out. Hopefully we catch some fish. We should. I mean, if they're up here in this pool, I'm guessing there'll be a fair amount down below, so it's not fished as hard as this one either. So anyway, let's see what happens here. Wish me luck. Wanted to show you this little worm holder I got. So it, I don't know if you can read it there, but it says bait baffer, I think that's what it says, and Gold Manufacturing, Twin Falls, Idaho. Anyway, long story short, you put that in your belt buckle, and you have it like, so you have it like this. So it's got holes like that, you see, and it's on your belt buckle. And when you want to grab a worm, see it locks underneath here. So what you do is you unlock it. You just flip it here. It's hard to do with one hand, but you just flip it, and then you open it up. It's spring loaded, and as you can see inside, like what happens is when you get your worm, close it, flip it back down, lock it, and what happens is all the worms, they'll stay at the bottom, which in this case, when it's on your belt, is down here. So when you flip it and pull one out, all the worms are on top. And it's really, I mean, it's practical. That's the best little thing ever. So if you're looking for something to carry worms in, instead of carrying your margarine container, ice cream container, or whatever you carry, man, this is the answer right here. Nice. Always got him good, didn't we? Not very big, but first one of the day. Probably a little 6-incher or so. I'll just rebait the hook a little bit. Just had a bite there. There you go again. There we go. That one's a little bigger. Nice one here, I think. A lot more fight to him anyway. Oh yeah. That's what we were looking for right there. Nice one there. Probably a 9-inch or so, 9, almost 10. They don't seem too nervous, do they? I was right in the water right there with them. There's something going at it now. I should have set my hook there, but there we go. I think that's a decent one too, really. nice one. About the same size. Hard to believe they're all in that little one hole, eh? I'm gonna keep these ones just because I don't want to keep them all, but anything of that size and bigger will keep them and have a nice feed. It'll be the first feed of the year, so later on we'll let more go, but that'd be a nice spot right there. That tree right there in the way. I bet you're on the edge of that tree, maybe behind it. Should be good. I bet we'll get one there. There you go. Let's see little flea bites, little fleas here on them on both sides. He was a hard one, that one. Man, he was a tricky one. He took 3 worms. But we got the bugger. There we go. He didn't give me any jerks at all. He just gave me one steady. I could tell something was pulling on gradual, but there was no snapping at all. Oh, another one, all about the same size, eh? Nice fish, really. You don't say my worm, buddy. You can see like a, I don't know if it's a rock or if that's one of those fleas on his, in his mouth there. Kind of odd, eh? Why let this guy go here? So unless we catch a real nice one, I'm going to let him go from now on. There we got 3 in the bag, and I got one yesterday, so that give us 4. We're 4 people at the house, so that'd be enough for what we want for the meal. So, but that's not bad. That's so that's number 5 there for today. So, man, it's looking good. We'll keep on going, see how far down we can get. Oh. Partridge just took off here. Oh, fiddleheads, eh? Yeah, she was right on the ground over here. Nice about these brooks, they're not that deep. You can actually cross back and forth. It's pretty hard when you can't cross back and forth because you're trying to beat the bushes, and well, the pools don't really work for you because of the way the current's going. Seems to be the best thing here today is just putting the dangling the worm there down through the water, and just even if they don't seem to be scared of me, so I'll keep trying that, I guess. Trying to find some deeper holes. Boys eat my whole worm off, well, except for that chunk, but check this out. Same thing, look at this. I don't know what happened there, but sort of a wound anyway. Like it's round. I know that sometimes salmon will get these from the eel, but I don't know if that wouldn't be really big enough, I don't think. Look at this spot though, It's been rapids up down through there. I just walked down it and I can see it's kind of a low slow spot with them logs and stuff. I kind of figured there had to be a fish there. So yesterday they were, I could see the fish jumping and I couldn't tell what they were really after. I tried a coachman, I tried mosquito, I tried muddler minnow, and they weren't taking it at all, but they were jumping right steady. So anyway, I switched over to an Adams and it had a little wings on it, you know, and anyway, I ended up catching one on it and two that I went for it, but I just, you know, I felt them, but I just didn't quite get them, you know. And anyway, I was kind of wondering why that was, you know, but I couldn't tell what they were feeding on. And I mean, there was a lot of little black flies and stuff right now, but anyway, today when I was up there and I was a little closer to the water and I actually saw a mayfly go down and they have the wings on, right? So I mean, that makes sense for that Adams to be working. So if I see him jumping again, I'm going to try a mayfly pattern here. And I don't have a fly rod right now, but maybe some evening this week, that's what I'll do. Now with the small fish, or if he's just really sneaky about it. There we go. We'll find out here in a second. Oh, he wasn't a small fish. He was just sneaky about it. Nice little guy. About the same size as the others. I'm pretty happy with that one, I'll tell you. That was the one that I got my line caught earlier. And so I had to go out and rescue my line. And so I, of course, scared them all off. So on the way back, I said, I'm going to try that hole again just so I don't, you know, the fish doesn't get the best of me here. So anyway, pretty happy about it. We got him here. But boy, he was eating my worm. And I thought it was either just a small one or, I don't know, because he wasn't really, you know, he was quite good about it, but they've all been that way today. Like, they weren't real aggressive, they were just kind of eating the worm easy. So that was pretty fun to get him anyway. So we'll let him go and catch him another day. You know, that wasn't the best fishing I've ever had, but it definitely wasn't worse either. We caught 8 there today, but I mean, the kicker here was that they were all about, you know, between 9 and 11 inches, which is, there's one smaller one, I guess, there 6 or 7, but that's a pretty good trout, you know, for a little stream like that. So around here anyway, so that's something to be pretty happy about, really. So, you know, I hope we get a lot more of them this year, because that definitely was a good time.